Now, your Way 31 Storm Tracker forecast.
Well, we are just in a really good mood today because it is Friday, it's the holiday, beautiful weather outside. What else can you ask for?
It not to be, for it not to be as hot.
Okay. Just a little bit of relief.
Yeah, just a little bit, maybe a wind, but we're not going to see lots of wind today. So we're going to be feeling every ounce of the heat, but at least we're going to be staying mostly dry. For most of us. Temperatures, though, they're going to be hot in the mid-90s for us here in North Alabama. And that'll continue going into the weekend as well. We do have a possibility to see some isolated showers going into the afternoon and evening hours today, as well as Saturday. So something to keep in mind as you're doing your outdoor activities for the 4th of July. Now, grilling, though, should be a-okay. 12 p.m. already feeling like we're 90 degrees, staying dry, and it won't be until 3 p.m. we're going to start rising into those mid-90 degree temperatures. Staying sunny, that's when a few of us could see some isolated showers, but again, most of us will be staying dry for the 4th of July. By 7 p.m. we're going to be in those upper 80s with a little breeze, so we'll have a little bit of relief as we're watching fireworks for the 4th of July. Let's take a look at future radar for what we can expect for the rest of today. Partly cloudy skies for the 11:30 hour, and then we'll start to see some isolated showers come into the forecast as we get closer to the lunchtime hour. We'll start to see these little pockets of rain, so they're going to be very short-lived. So if you're one of the unlucky ones that see the rain today, won't be lasting all too long. It'll continue as we go throughout the afternoon and into the evening hours before we eventually dry out for the most part for the rest of tonight. And then starting off the day tomorrow, starting off dry with some passing clouds. And then we'll have yet another round of some isolated showers in the afternoon hours tomorrow. Again, very small pockets of rain, won't be lasting all too long, but we will continue to see this as we go throughout the afternoon before we dry out for the evening. Now this evening, it's going to be almost perfect conditions for our firework forecast. We're going to be in those low 80s at 9 p.m. So it's going to be a little bit warm. We're going to be staying mostly clear and mostly dry. So it's going to be, again, perfect to watch those fireworks going into tonight. We're going to keep these warm temperatures as we go throughout the rest of the weekend, mid-90s for us going, again, throughout the rest of the weekend, and then going into the work week next week, we're still going to be in those 90s. We're also going to be taking a break from the humidity. We're going to be in the comfortable section, which does not happen all too much in the summer months here in Northern Alabama, so definitely take advantage of it because it's just going to skyrocket back into the oppressive category going into the work week next week. If you have any plans going to the Atlantic within the next few days, this shaded area of orange has a 60% chance of development, which is within the next 48 hours, and then within the next 7 days, also a 60% chance of forming. Forecast lows tonight are going to be in the upper 60s as well as the low 70s, 68 Skyline, 71 in Athens, 72 in Rogersville, 71 as well in Cherokee. Now we're going to keep these rain chances as we go throughout the rest of the weekend. Very small rain chances though, so nothing to cancel any outdoor activities for. And then we're going to stay in the 90s going throughout the weekend as well as going into the work week next week before rain chances start to increase going into the middle of the work week next week.
Again, I'm just laser focused on today.
Right. Don't even think. That's a later problem.
We'll deal with that tomorrow. Well, thank you, Laine.
No problem.
And make sure you stay with us. We'll be right back.